Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm sitting here with Mr. Bob Petty, who is an absolutely amazing student of ours, who's agreed to stop by and talk today a little bit about some of the results that he's experienced with our program and just kind of share a little bit about his experience. Bob, thanks so much for stopping by and chat with me.
Hey, thanks for talking to me, Grant. Love to help.
Absolutely, absolutely. So let's dive right into this. Just tell everybody just real quick, who are you, where are you from, why do you sell real estate?
Name again, Bob Petty. I'm in Columbus, Ohio. I've lived in Columbus all my life. I have a retail management background and a music education degree, and now I'm selling real estate. I worked in retail for 17 years, most of it managing small box retail. You probably heard of one called Radio Shack. I left them before they went out of business, and then I was working a ton of hours and not really getting a whole lot more money for the hours. So I looked at what I could do. There's many things. It brought me to real estate. I've been in business now on my own for almost 8 years.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So you're in the Columbus, Ohio market. That's great. And you came to us, obviously, because you want to learn a little bit about Facebook ads. Why did you feel that Facebook was the right place to turn to try to grow your real estate business?
Well, I didn't start with your Facebook ads till about 1.5 years ago. So 6.5 years in business or so. And I tried everything else, which included a little bit of the stuff I don't like, door knocking, mailers, sometimes to my own neighborhood. I would do mailings for 3-4 years. I spent thousands, and maybe I got a listing out of it, maybe not. So the return wasn't there.
Right.
Got information. However, you got my email address, or I saw it on a Facebook post. I don't remember now. And it spoke to me. It wasn't the first ad. It was a couple times. And I thought, okay, you know what? I think this is where I need to be because I'm a huge electronics nerd. And Facebook's the new electronics nerd. So
that's awesome. That's awesome. What were some of your biggest fears? There's a lot of shiny objects out there. Facebook's pretty new from an advertising standpoint. Well, not technically anymore, but at the time it was a little bit newer to the real estate industry. What were some of your biggest fears about working with somebody like me?
So when you do a traditional method of advertising, you might not have to commit to thousands of dollars to buy the program. You do a little bit at a time and see how it goes. My biggest fear was all about money. Did I trust these guys to show me, are they the real thing? You are. I'm going to give you a lot of money. You're going to give me some info. And I turned out I gave you a tiny bit of money for the amount of info.
There we go. We flipped that on you. How do you like that?
Yeah, I'm past the money now. But yeah, my biggest fear was, oh my gosh, what have I got to lose? A little bit of money and learn something new. And as it turns out, I lost not a lot of money in the grand scheme of things. And I've learned a lot of new things.
Well, hopefully you didn't lose any money at all. But
no, yeah, I'm ahead. I'm ahead.
Yeah. So what are some of the biggest things that you've learned about Facebook and marketing, those types of things?
So I show even other friends in the business, maybe not just realtors, some lenders and title companies, what I'm doing on the back end of Facebook for our ads. And I partner with some of these people for different expenses and marketing expenses. And they're just shocked at the targeting we can do that you've showed us. It's already in Facebook. You just unlocked it. It's not like I created this thing. I can specify moms of toddler kids, soccer moms if I want to. Get the niche down that easy. So learning the back ends of Facebook, who I can target to, what's my ideal person. I don't want to sell to people all over the city of Columbus.
Yeah.
I want to stay in my quarter of the city that I'm in. And if they're not on Facebook, am I missing out on them? Probably, but there's so much of our business electronic. I really want somebody to be able to do the dot loop or DocuSign signatures without me having to print it out and run late at night and meet them at their kitchen. So I've come to the realization that my business is all Facebook. My new business, my past business, that's the next step I'm learning is how to be in touch with my past clients, all learning from you and the MAM program.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. So how has Facebook compared to other lead generation companies that you might have used or other online lead providers?
My cost per lead is significantly less than what it is when I compare to others. I'm spending about $5 a lead, which is higher than some of the things that I've learned, but I'm converting. So how low do I want to go if it's not a lead that's going to convert? I could go lower, but things are working right now.
Right.
That's about the lowest I found. That's about 5 times less per lead than you can buy. So if you're buying a lead at $25 a pop, That's the lowest I've seen out there. Now, you might not really be buying leads at $25 a pop. You got to commit to, say, Zillow. When I checked, the hot zip codes in my market were between $1,200 and $2,500 a month. And there was, I don't know how many leads that I would get. I never even got past that conversation.
Yeah.
For that amount of money, I don't even spend that amount of money in a year right now, based on some partnerships that I have with lenders, which are also helping me pay the bill.
That's awesome. So $5 a lead, that sounds great. What have been some of the results that you've gotten from Facebook? I know low cost per lead is great, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean anything, right, if you're not making any money. So what have been some of the, the successes that you've had, the wins that you've had with Facebook?
So I have put into Facebook ads $3,447 in my Facebook ads this year. That's January 1st to November 1st. I didn't calculate all through this month. And I have closed 36 grand in gross commission, and one more pending to close next week, another 5 grand. It's going to be about 42,000, and I've put in 3,400. But wait, it gets better. These lender partnerships, they're paying for half my leads. And I didn't turn that on until like July to find the right lenders. I've only put, my money is about $1,966 and $42,000. I'm getting a 20-time return on my investment.
You can't beat that.
No.
You can't beat that. How do you feel now, knowing what you know, right? You've been in the business 6.5 years, and you've been a part of what we do for the last year and a half. How does it feel now, just having that knowledge, that education, that understanding that you can go out and kind of at will grow your business, scale your business, and do it in a way that isn't overcomplicated? It's not too fearful, right? You don't got to jump on the phone. You don't got to say 1,000 affirmations, go knock a bunch of doors. Like, how does it feel now, knowing what you know, and how do you think that's going to help you grow your business in the future?
So I mull decisions over. It takes me a while. It took me a while to decide to join BAM. And so the first 6 months I was tweaking it. I wasn't full into it, maybe 4 or 5 months. And then once I got into it, I know this is a process. I got to give it time. After about 5, 6, 7 months, it started taking off. And now I'm on a year. I would say last winter, I gave it my time. So what I know now is I conservatively jumped into it, and I shouldn't have. I know it's scalable. My numbers this year are to put 8 grand into Facebook ads, which is not a lot if I'm at that amount of lead, and my lender's paying half of that. So I'm gonna be out 4 grand. And with those numbers, that's gonna put me in based on that cost per lead, 80 to 90,000 gross commission income just from Facebook ads. That doesn't count any of the referral, past clients, the neighbors, the friends, the family. Oh my gosh, here's 4 grand. Now give me $90,000. I know I'm shooting the best case scenario, but that's what's going to happen in 2019.
Well, that's what's so beautiful. I was going to ask, how many homes have you sold on that $3,400 spend?
7.
7 homes?
Yeah.
Great. But that's what's so beautiful about this, and we talk about this all the time. When we figure out the cost of acquisition, you get to build a very incredibly predictable business. So if you spent $3,400, you sold 7 houses. That means that every $485 you spend, you sell a property. So you get to look at 2019 or 2000 and beyond and say, what do I want to accomplish? And if your goal is to sell 12 homes or 18 homes or 24 homes, what's so cool about understanding how much it costs you to acquire a customer is it's predictable. You know exactly what you're going to accomplish based on historical data. This isn't based on, and I think some agents have a tendency to build a business based on gut feeling, right? This isn't your gut telling you this might work. This is an entire year of historical data that you have in your business that tells you every $485 you spend, you 10x, right? You make that money in a big way. And that's incredible, man. I'm so pumped for you. That's awesome.
I don't want to sing your praises to everybody I know because I don't want them to.
That's unfortunate for me, but yes, that's great. That's awesome, dude. So if somebody was sitting here and they've watched this video and they're like, all right, I might think this Facebook ads thing's okay, or I might try Grant out. What would you say if somebody was thinking about learning from us, how to grow their business using Facebook ads?
Do it exactly as it says. Don't look back. And then tweak it to yourself. There is so much information that you give us. This is just from the Facebook lead ads. I've done some videos, tried videos. I'm comfortable with video, but I don't do those enough. What if I take 2 strategies that you teach and put them into place. This is just from lead ads. I would say do it. Find the first piece that you can latch on to, you're comfortable with. For me, it was lead ads. Maybe it's something else for somebody else. And it will work. Give it time. Look at the numbers. Don't get emotional about it. Know that the numbers are there to support. And when you have problems, your support team doesn't leave me hanging. A lot of this is because I've tweaked the ads by asking support for help.
That's amazing. That's great. It's always nice to have a staff of marketers that you can basically access at any moment to, you know, ask questions, make tweaks, make adjustments. That's incredible, man. I'm pumped for you, dude. I'm looking forward to the next year, working alongside you and pumped to see you go out there and accomplish your goals in 2019. I can't tell you how much my family and myself, we appreciate you and all the work that you do. And, you know, if it wasn't for guys like you that did what we taught and went out there and got results, you know, there's no way that we could continue to do what we do. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much for being an amazing student. And I look forward to what the future holds for you.
Appreciate it. And thanks for all your help. Imagine what I wouldn't have done with the extra 40 grand this year. I have an extra 40 grand.
That's incredible. That's awesome. If you guys want to know how to make money at will, you want to be able to grow a business on your terms, you want to be completely independent from anybody else, you want to have the knowledge and education that it takes to go out there and really grow in a predictable way, I want to encourage you to join one of our programs and let us jump into your business with you and teach you how to grow and how to scale. I look forward to doing so. I thank you so much. Bob, again, thank you, my man. I appreciate you. We will talk to everybody again soon. Peace, guys.
Goodbye.